Well, hello. I'm gonna change the format a little bit on this video, and we're gonna go about this really quickly. I'm having a lot of fun using Garuda because I rolled her on circuit the other day, and I remember that I put a build together real quick that basically made her immortal, and that's using the Molt Reconstruct augment, which I think a lot of people already use anyway for her. It fits her build perfectly. It literally does the job of her regular ability, which was the Blood Altar, and but instead of waiting around like impaled enemy, you just press any other button that isn't bloodletting, and you immediately get your HP back. Adaptation, because it's gonna help quick thinking work a little harder, work a little more efficiently. 1000 HP, a little bit of it comes from our Tau Forge shards. Um, the only ones that I think are mandatory is the casting speed, because when you cast Seeking Talons, you press a button once, and it charges AoE like area on your screen, and that's the time it takes for that to fully charge. It scales with your casting speed. So I think having a little bit of casting speed, you don't need the Tau Forged. I think 2 yells on her will work fine, which this work the same way as the what is it, natural talent, but you know, you're saving up a mod slot here. Molt Reconstruct, honestly, I think you can probably get away with using like a really low level Molt Reconstruct, but regardless, this is more than enough to insta cap your win HP, and you immediately use bloodletting and get more energy, and you keep that loop, and you're basically mortal. And to top it all off, whenever you cast Seeking Talons, you're also immortal. Yeah. Yeah, and on top of all that, you have also Brief Respite to add insult to injury. Because we're not using... Like, we're not taking damage to get energy anywhere here. Like, let's say if I were to use Rage. Yeah, that's okay. But, like, I don't really need it on the build because we have infinite energy anyway. Arcane Reaper is also not mandatory. You can probably get away with Arcane Guardian just for a little bit extra tankiness. It works. It works fine. A little quick note on her talent. When this video goes up, it's probably going to get quite buffed for when the March update drops. It's probably gonna get an Arcane slot. But right now, I only use it for fashion because if you see over here, there's like a tiny little toxin effect. And that's when you equip elemental mods on your weapon. That happens all the time as well. For example, here on the Praedos, I have electricity on it, and it appears on the gun. This is like an option you can have on the game. But just letting you guys know, if you like to use it, you can use something like this, because I'm pretty sure it's getting buffed in March, and we're going to be allowed to use Arcanes on Exalted. This isn't really an Exalted weapon. It's a weird spot, the talents, because if it was an exalted weapon, it would have its own stance, which is not the case here. It's just a weapon that exists for Garuda. So I just use Fever Strike for fashion. So her gameplay basically goes, you keep using your Dread Mirror like execution teleport thing to get a shield. And that shield basically makes it so you don't get knocked down as well. It's pretty useful, so that's why I don't have Prime Sharpshooter on the build. You keep your 2 up all the time because, infinite energy. Every time you use this ability, you can use any other ability to basically get your entire HP back. And then you keep using this as well. And if you want to, you can just use any melee and get, Arcane Reaper to proc. And basically, if you have any HP above 2, you basically get 25% energy back anyway. You have a Dread Mirror up, you can have your 2 up, your Roar, you use your 4, you charge the ball, and big damage, and then you repeat the process. That's it. If you ever need energy, I mean, you always should keep your energy top off because it's actually your HP. And if you want to, I think as like a not very active thing, but I prefer having extra armor here regardless. Instead of armor, you can use this arcane. It's okay, but not very necessary. I just like having extra armor. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys with a little bit of gameplay now. And thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. Bye bye. Oh, also this is the fashion. I swapped this Siandana real quick because I didn't like it very much. I was using this one. It's okay, but it's a little too distracting in my opinion. This what's the name? The Toxin Ephemeral, it's already very distracting. So yeah. Bye bye.